What's up, everybody? I'm that guy Osiris, and today we're going to talk about jewelry appraisals and insurance. They go hand in hand. So we're going to discuss, do you need appraisals? Why you should get appraisals? And do you need jewelry insurance? That's a big question that I get asked all the time. Should you do homeowners insurance? Should you do a private brokerage that specializes in jewelry only? So today, those are our topics. So let's get into it. So first up, let's talk about the jewelry appraisals. You need it. You need it. Now, do I like it? I don't like it. I'm going to explain why. Who do they serve? Do they serve you? In a way. They serve you for the ego. It makes you feel better. Why do I say this? Because most jewelry appraisals are 100% over of what you paid. So if you have a $6,000 ring, your appraisal is probably going to say $12,000. Oh, that's amazing. You tell your friends, hey, I got a great deal. I'm excited. I learned, I studied, I didn't get taken advantage of. Now, this also benefits the jeweler because he makes it seem like he's giving you a bargain. He's saying, sir, this ring is appraising for $20,000. I'm only asking for $9,000. What do you say? You say, that sounds like a good deal. And what that does is it gives you the feeling that you're not getting taken advantage of. But the reality is, it's just not indicative of the retail price. It's not indicative of the value. So take jewelry appraisals with a grain of salt. It's $30,000 value and they're asking for $8,000. Tell them to relax. Now, if we talk about insurance, the truth is the only way to get insurance is to get a jewelry appraisal. Now, my favorite online stores like James Allen, Blue Nile, they already have appraisals that are free. So your ring comes with free appraisals. That's a good thing. You could immediately get it insured if you want to. Other brick and mortar stores, some don't come with it. Used goods, of course, probably don't come with an appraisal. So then you have to go to separate companies that if you do have to do that, you want to look for a company that charges a flat fee. You don't want someone that charges an hourly rate. Flat fee, no matter the value of the stone, whether it's worth $1,000 or $20,000. So if you have to get a ring appraised, look for an appraiser that has a flat fee versus an hourly fee, okay? But if you buy correctly, you should have a free appraisal with your diamond purchase. I will have links below in the description box that will have links to my favorite stores, links to my site. There's a bunch of free diamond resources so you can learn and save on your diamond purchase. So let's discuss buying insurance. Should you buy insurance? What does insurance do for you? Well, first of all, if you're buying something that's worth $6,000, $7,000, $10,000, $20,000, insurance is gonna give you some peace of mind that anything happens, whether on vacation, theft, you dropped it, you lost it. It's gonna give you peace of mind that your investment's protected. Now, typically what you're gonna find, if you are gonna insure your goods, it's typically 1% to 2% of the value. So if you have a $10,000 ring, you're paying about $100 a year for that insurance. So I would say it's very affordable and for that peace of mind. Now, if it doesn't bother you to lose that much money because you could afford it, then maybe insurance is not the right move for you. But if it's gonna hurt you, it's gonna really, really hurt to replace that ring, then maybe insurance does make sense. If you're spending $10,000, $20,000, and you don't have a deep savings account, you lose that ring, guess what? Wifey's gonna be expecting that replacement. You can't downgrade her, ain't gonna happen. You wanna downgrade her from $20,000 to $3,000? I don't think so. So you're gonna have to kind of match that caliber. So if that's you and you want to avoid all stress in your life, happy wife, happy life, then insurance is for you. Now, one thing I hate to go back, we already discussed how appraisals could be inflated. Now, how does the insurance company benefit from that? Let me tell you. I'm not going to call it a scam. I kind of hate it, but it is what it is. You are paying that premium. So if you bought a ring that's $10,000 and they're giving you a $20,000 appraisal report, guess what? You're paying for a $20,000 replacement value for your insurance. So it's a little upsetting. Now, two things could happen. The insurance company can replace the ring, okay? Or it could cut you a check. I'm sure you'll be very happy if you get cut a check of double what you paid, but don't expect that. Chances are they're going to contact one of their dealers and they're going to replace it. Now, when it comes to insurance, you definitely want to avoid homeowners insurance. Now, most people say, I got homeowners insurance, it's going to be covered. That's not the case. It's not always covered. If you go on vacation and it gets stolen, or if you happen to lose it, your fault. Homeowners insurance is not going to cover that. Typically, homeowners insurance is going to cover something that happened or occurred in your home, whether a fire, flood, hurricane. I'm in Florida, so hurricane damage. That's typically going to be covered by homeowners insurance. But not everything's going to be covered by homeowners insurance. And even so, there's bigger deductibles. There's also limit coverages. Some people are only going to get $1,500 worth of their jewelry. And there's a lot of ifs, whats, and buts. Okay? Not to mention that insurance companies are not very fun to deal with. And there's always the runaround, and they're always trying to give you less money than what you deserve. And this is my experience of insurance companies when it comes to home repair, hurricane damage. This is Florida. You know, my experience of insurance companies is pretty poor, okay? You do an insurance claim on your jewelry and it could affect your homeowner's insurance. That's another negative. They have no idea about jewelry. So you're probably gonna have to deal with someone that they deal with, and that might be a headache for you. Now, when it comes to options of insurance companies that specialize in jewelry, you have places like Jewelers Mutual and Brightco. Those are people that this is all they do. They specialize in it. They have GIA experts in there helping out. They deal with, for example, if you bought it from James Allen, they're going to go to James Allen for a replacement. Or if you buy Blue Nile, they're going to go Blue Nile for a replacement. So when you work with these exclusive jewelry insurance companies, these are people that are experts in that field, and they're going to be a lot easier to deal with than if you go through your homeowner's insurance. So again, I don't want to bash homeowner's insurance, but I think there's a lot of cons to doing that. And if the price point is more or less the same, I would use a specialized company versus a homeowner's insurance. Because again, you're dealing with doubt, you're dealing with limits, you're dealing with a lot of ifs, whats, and buts, okay? If you're on a vacation and you lose it and it's your fault, you might not get covered. So just to avoid all issues, you go to a company that specializes in this. So, I mean, there's literally, if you dropped it yourself and you're to blame, they will cover you. And there's different deductibles, even down to zero deductibles. So there's a lot of different programs you could do that might work best for you. So my advice to you is yes, I do think it's worth it. Appraisals, it is what it is. It sucks that they double the value, and you're going to be paying for that insurance premium. Maybe they cut you a check. Maybe they replace it. Regardless, you're paying a premium. And do I think it's worth insuring the goods? I do. I mean, if you're doing a heavy investment that's going to hurt you down the line if it gets lost, I think it's very fair to say it's worth paying 1 to 2% of the value to give you some peace of mind. Especially if you're active, if you're going out all the time. Jewelry could get lost super easy. I've never had an issue, but it happens. There's plenty of stories online of people having issues of rings popping out. So yes, thumbs up. But if you're going to insure it, do it through an actual jewelry insurance company. Okay, I'm going to have links in the description box below to my 2 top favorites that I think are going to be ideal for you. Guys, I hope you guys loved the video. I had fun making it. As always, I have my website below. It's going to have free articles and diamond information to help you learn how to buy diamonds and avoid buying mistakes. And feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Catch you in the next video.